Fear is quiet. It hides inside your heart and tells you to stop. But what if the thing you fear the most is the only way forward? This is a story of a small rabbit named Rino. Rino lived in a green forest near a wide river. The forest was beautiful, but it was also full of dangers, big animals, loud sounds, dark nights. Rino was small and fast, but he was also very afraid of shadows, afraid of noise, afraid of trying anything new. Every day, Rino stayed close to his burrow. He watched other animals from far away. He wanted to explore, but fear always stopped him. Whenever Rino thought about going far, his heart beat fast, his legs shook, and a voice inside said, "Stay here. You are safe." So Rino stayed, day after day, dream after dream. One summer morning, the forest changed. The river started to dry. Food became hard to find near Rino's home. The grass turned yellow. The leaves fell early. The old turtle of the forest gave a warning. "Across the river," he said, "there is fresh land and green food." Across the river, that was the problem. Rino had always feared the river. The sound of water scared him. The moving waves looked dangerous. Other animals started leaving. Deer crossed the river. Birds flew over it. Even small squirrels found a way. But Rino stayed behind. At night, hunger knocked at his stomach. Fear knocked louder in his mind. What if I drown? What if I fail? What if I don't come back? Fear gave him many reasons to stay. One night, Rino met an old owl sitting on a tree. The owl looked at Rino and asked softly, "Why do you look so tired, little one?" Rino shared everything. His hunger, his fear, his confusion. The owl listened carefully. Then he said something simple. "Fear does not disappear when you run from it. It grows." Rino stayed silent. The owl continued, "Courage is not being fearless. Courage is moving even when fear is there." Those words stayed with Rino. That night, Rino could not sleep. He thought about hunger. He thought about the river. He thought about his life if he never moved. And slowly, a question formed in his heart. What if I try? The next morning, Rino stood in front of the river. His heart raced. His ears trembled. The water looked louder than ever. Fear screamed, "Go back!" But something else spoke too, a quiet voice. "Take one step." Rino closed his eyes. He took a deep breath and stepped into the water. It was cold. It was scary. Halfway through, Rino slipped. Water splashed over his face. For a moment, panic took control. "I can't do this," he cried. But then he remembered the owl's words, "Move even when fear is there." Rino kicked his legs. Not fast, not perfect, just enough. Slowly, very slowly, he reached the other side. Rino collapsed on the grass, breathing hard, shaking, but alive and smiling. On the other side of the river, life was different. Green grass, fresh food, warm sunlight. Rino felt something new inside him, pride. Not because he crossed the river, but because he faced his fear. Days passed. Rino grew stronger, more confident. The river did not look so scary anymore. It was still dangerous, but now Rino knew something important. Fear lies. It tells you that you are weak, but action proves you are stronger than you think. Soon, Rino helped other small animals cross the river. He shared his story. He shared his fear and how he faced it. This story is not just about a rabbit. It is about you. Everyone has a river in their life, a fear, a challenge, a step they're scared to take. Fear will always give reasons to stop, but growth lives on the other side. You don't need to be brave all at once. You just need one step. Face your fear, even with shaking legs, even with doubt, because once you do, you will discover something powerful. You were never weak. You were just afraid. And fear can be faced. Remember this: the life you want is waiting right across your fear.